Money. It's the engine of the modern world, the fuel for our aspirations and anxieties. We need it to survive, to thrive, to secure our future and indulge our desires. A comfortable home, exotic holidays, the best education for our children. Money makes these dreams tangible. But this pursuit of wealth, this relentless striving for more, can lead us down a slippery slope. It whispers promises of happiness and security, but often delivers stress and moral compromise. This begs the question, can we chase wealth without letting it change who we are at our core? Can we accumulate riches without sacrificing our integrity? The ancient Stoics, remarkably relevant even today, offer timeless wisdom to navigate this complex terrain. The Stoics recognized the allure of wealth, but also its potential to corrupt. They saw how easily the pursuit of riches could turn into an insatiable hunger, a bottomless pit of desire that could never be filled. They understood that true happiness, true freedom, couldn't be found in fleeting material possessions. The relationship between money and morals is complex, fraught with ethical dilemmas and internal conflicts. Does the desire for wealth inevitably lead us to compromise our values? Can we maintain our integrity in a system that often seems to reward greed and ruthlessness? Imagine you're offered a promotion, a significant pay rise, a prestigious title. But there's a catch. It involves practices you find ethically questionable, perhaps exploiting a loophole, perhaps bending the truth to secure a deal. Do you swallow your discomfort, convincing yourself it's just business, or do you hold on to your principles, risking financial security? These are the crossroads we face, the moments where our values are put to the test. These choices, often subtle and insidious, shape our character. Do we prioritize personal gain at the expense of others, or do we find the courage to uphold our values even when it costs us? The answers to these questions define who we are, not just financially, but morally. The ancient Stoics, renowned for their wisdom and resilience, offer a compelling perspective on wealth and its impact on our well-being. They believed that true happiness, true freedom, stemmed not from external possessions, but from cultivating virtue. The Stoics divided the world into two domains, what we can control and what we cannot. External factors like wealth, health, and social status fall into the latter category. We can strive for them, but ultimately, they are subject to forces beyond our sway. What we can control and what truly matters are our thoughts, our judgments, and our actions. This philosophy liberates us from the tyranny of external validation and the relentless pursuit of more. It allows us to find contentment and fulfillment not in the accumulation of wealth, but in the cultivation of virtue. According to the Stoics, virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance is the sole good. It is the bedrock of a meaningful life, the source of true happiness. Wealth, on the other hand, is morally neutral and indifferent. It can be used for good or for ill, depending on the character of the person wielding it. History is replete with cautionary tales of individuals consumed by the pursuit of wealth, their moral compass shattered in the process. The financial crisis of 2008, for example, exposed a culture of greed and recklessness in the financial industry where profit was prioritized over ethics, leading to devastating consequences. But moral compromise for financial gain isn't confined to Wall Street boardrooms. It permeates our everyday lives in subtle, often unnoticed ways. Consider the salesperson who inflates claims about a product to close a deal, or the student who cheats on an exam to secure a good grade and enhance future job prospects. These seemingly small acts of dishonesty erode our integrity, chipping away at our moral foundation. Even seemingly harmless actions like buying products we don't need to impress others, or chasing a higher-paying job that compromises our values, reflect the insidious influence of money on our decision-making. The system and the soul, capitalism's ethical equation. Our economic systems, particularly capitalism, often exacerbate the tension between money and morals. Built on competition and the pursuit of profit, capitalism can incentivize individuals and corporations to prioritize financial gain above all else, sometimes at the expense of ethical considerations. Companies may cut corners on safety regulations to boost profits or exploit workers in developing countries to keep costs low. Consumers, bombarded with advertising that equates happiness with consumption, often find themselves trapped in a cycle of working more to buy more, their values and priorities shaped by marketing messages rather than conscious deliberation. This is not to condemn capitalism entirely. It has undoubtedly generated immense wealth and innovation. However, it's crucial to acknowledge its inherent ethical challenges and to advocate for a more humane and sustainable version, one that balances profit with people and the planet. The corrupting influence of power and riches. The adage "power corrupts" and "absolute power corrupts" absolutely rings true throughout history. Wealth, often a conduit to power, presents a similar danger. The more we have, the more we risk losing sight of what truly matters. When our basic needs are met and our desires readily fulfilled, it's easy to become detached from the struggles of others, to lose empathy and compassion. Surrounded by luxury and privilege, we risk mistaking our good fortune for inherent superiority, our wealth a testament to our worth rather than a product of circumstance and opportunity. This sense of entitlement and detachment can manifest in various ways: indifference to the plight of the less fortunate, exploitation of others for personal gain, a belief that rules don't apply. The more we have, the more vigilant we must be in safeguarding our integrity. The Stoic shield, safeguarding integrity in a material world. In a world saturated with materialism and the relentless pursuit of wealth, Stoic philosophy offers a potent antidote, a way to navigate the complexities of money and maintain our moral compass. The Stoics didn't advocate for poverty or asceticism. They acknowledged the practical value of wealth while cautioning against becoming enslaved by it. For the Stoics, the key to living a virtuous and fulfilling life lies in recognizing what we can control and what we cannot. We cannot control the fluctuations of the market, the whims of fate, or the actions of others, but we can control our reactions to these external events. We can choose to respond with wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, regardless of our financial circumstances. This internal focus, this cultivation of virtue, forms the bedrock of Stoic resilience. It allows us to weather the storms of life, financial or otherwise, without compromising our integrity. It reminds us that true wealth lies not in our bank accounts, but in the strength of our character. Stoic strategies for financial fortitude. The Stoics developed practical techniques to cultivate virtue and resist the corrupting influence of wealth. Focus on what you can control. Instead of obsessing over market fluctuations, focus on your actions. Live within your means, avoid unnecessary debt, and invest wisely. Secure your financial well-being and create opportunities for meaningful work. Practice voluntary discomfort. Periodically expose yourself to discomfort, like fasting or cold showers. This strengthens your resilience, reminding you that you can handle setbacks. View wealth as a tool. Use it to make a positive impact. Support causes you believe in and use your resources to make a difference. These practices offer tangible strategies for aligning our financial lives with our values. Aligning your finances with your values. Integrating Stoic principles into our financial decisions doesn't require a radical lifestyle overhaul. It starts with small, deliberate choices that reflect our values and priorities. Conscious consumption. Before making a purchase, ask yourself, do I need this or do I simply want it? Will this purchase genuinely enhance my life, or am I trying to fill a void with material possessions? Ethical investing. Explore investment options that align with your values. Consider supporting companies committed to social and environmental responsibility, even if it means slightly lower returns. Generosity and giving. Make giving a regular part of your financial plan. Donate to causes you believe in, support local businesses, and find ways to use your financial resources to make a positive impact. By aligning our financial decisions with our values, we not only live with greater integrity, but also experience the deep satisfaction that comes from aligning our actions with our beliefs. Money and morals, a call to conscious living. The relationship between money and morals is complex, a dance between temptation and integrity. The desire for wealth can lead us astray if we're not careful. The Stoics guide us towards a life of virtue and fulfillment. True wealth lies in character, relationships, and contributions. Live with integrity, choosing virtue over material gain. Align actions with values. True success is who we become. What will your legacy be? Wealth at any cost, or integrity and service, the choice is yours.